What's up, guys? I'm gonna show you one of my better games right here. One of the better places to go. That little maze right there, which is where you're gonna see that I go. I go there a lot actually, and there's usually at least one or two chests right here where I'm gonna land. And it's a really great spot. Not a lot of people go there. I've never seen one person go there. You'll see me go there a lot, and you'll never see anyone around me really. I think in this one, a couple people land next to me, but the thing is, I get a lot of good weapons, and so I take them out pretty easily. One problem that I'm having with the game is the aiming. The aiming is doing terrible, and you have to kind of, I guess, make up for it with yourself and try to do the best you can. And since it's in beta, of course, the game's not going to be great. But as you can see, I come up to these people, and if you ever get close to anyone, you want to always crouch so they can't hear you. But as you can see, this pistol I got is pretty good. It's purple, which I'm not sure what that means, but I'm thinking, I just saw him in the window, so I crouch. So, yeah, if you get purple or green, and I thought he was just going to knock me out right there, but he gets me once. But if you get purple or green pistols or shotguns or whatever, it's usually kind of like a better upgraded weapon. So I don't know how this guy gets up. Like, he should be dead, right? And then there's two more of them. And I guess maybe they're on a team. Like, I was playing duo. He must have picked him up real quick. And I don't know where the guy... oh, no, he's over there in the corner. But you can see I shoot both of them at the same time right there, which was crazy. Unless the guy, dropped out, but I don't think so. It looked like I shot both of them. So what you want to do is you always want to find these health potions, which in the beginning, there's really a lot to find. Not health potions, but shield potions. Always drink the shield potions as soon as you find them. That's always one rule. So look around, find some more stuff. I find some really good stuff in this game, like I said, in this match. You always want to kind of get wood and stuff like that in case you need to build. See, there's another purple pistol. This pistol is actually really cool. I thought it was a shotgun at first, but it's just a pistol with a silencer on it. And then there's a chest up there. So go on up there. So one thing I guess you want to do is take your time. I think a lot of it is you're playing younger people, so they want to go straight for the cities in the populated areas. That's really a bad place to go, because if you jump down there to the populated areas real quick, oh yeah, and I get a purple sniper, which is really good. If you pop down to the populated areas real quick, which are like the cities and all those like well-known places, people are always there. And if you don't get to the weapons first, and then yeah, if you need to pick up something and drop it, or if you need to drop something to pick up one of those and take it, then of course do it and then pick it back up. But people are always in those populated areas, and if you don't get to the weapons first, you're going down. So you want to kind of stay away from those places. But another thing is to always check your surroundings. I try to do as much as possible before going further, like deeper into the circle. I try to check as much as I can around me. Right here I feel like I'm pretty safe. And here's another green shotgun. Make sure you take, so I dropped that regular shotgun. And what I like to do, which I don't really do it here, but what I usually like to do is I like to find one place on the outskirts of the circle, or wherever I am in the circle, and just hide, make a little camp, because that's basically what this game is about. It's about camping. It's not trying to get to somewhere first or second even. You really want to just kind of stay in your own zone. If you come across people, oh yeah, I try to take this health chest, and I'm trying to look around and make sure nobody's around, and all of a sudden it makes me get a health or a pistol. Anyway, like I was saying, you want to be quiet whenever you're killing someone, which isn't possible, because people will always hear you if they're close to you, and that's always a problem. So whenever you kill someone, you gotta go get their stuff, or just leave it, and maybe somebody else will come after it, and you can find someone, and then do your best to get away. So I got this new purple pistol I want to try out. Pistols are pretty good close range. I think a shotgun will probably do better. But, this game is kind of wacky right now on the aiming. So when you get a chance, always take a look at your map where you are at the circle and see how far you need to go if you're outside of it. So, like the title states, this is how to be a beginner and a pro at the same time. Because, like I said, I just, got this game. Of course, I've played a few rounds, probably at this time over 20, probably closer to 40. When you're in these higher elevation areas, it's really a lot better because, like I said, a lot of these, I think they're younger kids that play this game, man, and they want to always be in these towns fighting each other, kind of going COD style, COD style, or Halo or something on each other. When really this is a camp game. This is, stalk. This is a stalking, don't get stalked game. So you always want to check behind you and stuff like that. Like I said, bushes are great. I had one game where I became a bush and I didn't record it, and it's weird. It kind of looks like weed, and it's in your little stash, and you can put it on, like I said. But yeah, so bushes are great. I kind of stick around this area a while looking for people. I'm hoping somebody would pop out that window. I had a window kill earlier, which is long range kills. When you do cool stuff like that, it makes you feel like you're be a badass. And the guy ran in the room after my teammate, which is actually a friend of mine who I play with, which y'all will probably see him eventually. I shot the guy right after he killed my friend, and I was so close to saving him, man. I wish I recorded it. It was awesome. But if I can, I'll get some cool stuff like that. So I think here I might show you how being in a bush is hard to scope. You have to step out, like I said, because whenever you start to scope, you actually only see the bush. You can't see where you're trying to look. So you got to stand up or step out. But I can't really speak on anything else right now except for I'm trying not to be the prey. I'm trying to be the predator, so I'm just taking my time. And now I'm checking the map because I got to get to the circle because I'm pretty far out. So like I said, whenever you move, you always want to check around you, because if you don't, you're going to get popped. And then also there's the thing of, you have to think, am I staying here too long? Is someone going to come up on me because I'm staying here too long? Stay on the outskirts of the towns so you can look down into them. Even if you don't have a sniper, whatever you have, just try to stay out of the towns. If you go into the town, you should obviously have your teammate, and you should try to get in and out as fast as possible. Don't stay in. I do pretty well in this game. I have 2 kills right now. Right now I'm just trying to make it to the circle, but someone's been there. That chest was open, I think. Oh yeah, did y'all see that the way that stuff was set up? Those big rigs, they were just staying on top of each other on end. That was crazy. So check in, make sure nobody's following me. Trying to get to the circle. And you don't always have to have these awesome weapons that I got lucky to have in this round. I think I see somebody up here and I try to follow them, but I end up just not making, or maybe not. It might not be right here. But yeah, you don't even have to have these awesome weapons. Just try and have a shotgun and a I was gonna say or pistol, but a shotgun's way better to have. If you can have a shotgun over a pistol, I would say take the shotgun. So have a shotgun and a long-range weapon like an assault rifle. But if you have to, you don't have a shotgun, take the pistol, of course. But if you have these purple ones, always pick them up, or the green ones. If they're just the regular, don't really mess with those. That's the only reason I thought I would actually win when I went into that house. I was like, even if they have a shotgun, this is a, I guess, extra upgrade cool pistol. I'm not sure what the purple means. Like I said, I'm a beginner and a pro. So I'm trying to make you one. So if you find those, pick them up. But if you have the regular weapons, you'll do well too. So I was going to camp in here for a while, because I'm right on the outskirts of the the circle, but then I noticed on the map there's a big wooded area behind me. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go check that out because I don't think I've really been in there before. So make my way there, kind of check for people. The one thing that I really was worried about when going into the woods is, having someone else be checking it out as well, and then me running through and they see me and pop me. So I kind of chill out on the outskirts for a while. And I keep checking one path because I'm trying to see if anyone goes that way. If nobody goes that way, that's the way I'm going to go. So if I don't see anyone around there, anyone looking that way, of course I'm going to run that way. So I try to use this as cover. One thing I really am annoyed by is the setup. One thing when I first started, I was having trouble with is I was pressing that bullet button on the left when I was running, and so that was just all of a sudden it'd make me shoot. And then also, when you're trying to move, if you tap your finger instead of just rolling your finger, sometimes you'll cause yourself to shoot and just give yourself away. So try not to do that. Try to roll your finger or slide your finger without picking it up. That's a way better way of turning in this game because you won't have an accidental fire. So I make my way up to that cabin, and like I said, this is a waiting game. You don't really necessarily have to kill 10 people, but if to survive to the end. Once you get to the end, there's usually, I'd say, 15 people left at the end of the game whenever you all end up finding each other and having to go into a big firefight. So right now there's only 13 left, including myself, so 12 other people. I was going to camp in here until the rain came, but I decided to go a little bit further. I just did a little camp rest in here to see if anybody would run by. And I think on this next hill that I come up to, that's when I finally see somebody. And they end up getting away from me. So, but then after that, that's when we all find each other. And you'll see the wonkiness of my fire, because I'm shooting these people, and it's just like every now and then you realize like it's just what is going on here. It'll auto aim kind of like Grand Theft Auto, but it doesn't stay on them. You have to like push it yourself, and the thing is, when it auto aims, it'll be incorrect sometimes, and you have to try and correct it, but it won't let you correct it. It's like fighting you. It's crazy. So they definitely need to fix. There he is. I was gonna fire, but I would have missed. I think I was a little too far away, and he was running a little too fast. Right here, man. If I wouldn't have got the hill over me, he'd have been dead right there. The hill saved him. So he kind of like disappears. I think I'm pretty sure he went into the house, but I start hearing fire. And you know what I should have done? I should have immediately ran to the other side of that hill on my left, or to my right now, when I'm looking at right then. I should have immediately ran to the other side, but I leave myself open, and then I start trying to get into a firefight with some other people, which was a bad idea. So at that moment, I wasn't really being a pro. I was kind of just trying to get involved in a firefight where this guy, I thought he couldn't see me. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to take him out. And then I fire, and it misses. And I'm like, that was crap, but whatever. And so I pull out the shotgun. I try to do little jumpy jumps because I figured I was going to get killed right there. And that's where the other guy came in that I was stalking. So that's why I said I should have immediately went to the other side of this hill. And so now I've got 2 people after me. I do pretty well at trying to get away. I would have hidden that bush if that guy wasn't on my butt. But I hit him a few times, and then I decided to change out the weapons. And as you can see, this is where it is. Like, you'll see that my auto aim goes behind the guy, and I'm trying to fire straight at him, and it's just not letting me do it. It's aiming away from him.